Hello, group. Welcome to Action Right Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Michael Hampton into the public domain. Oh, this is tasty. Very, very tasty. It's Michael Hampton, of course, from P-Funk. This was what he recorded before this, but of course this is his introduction to the world. Tales of Kid Funkadelic, going straight from John Marshall High School, right down the road from me. This is raised down that road from me. And straight from high school to large halls and stadiums. Well, not stadiums, but arenas. Maybe they did play stadiums, who knows? Big Funk, Funkadelic and P-Funk was doing good business in the mid-70s. Actually bought this at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. True fact. Also well known for playing on this record, One Nation Under the Groove, and doing his rendition of Maggot Brain on this record. Great iconic funk record. But never mind that pedigree. This is fusion. Excuse me. This is fusion jazz, really. I'm going to show receipts. Billy Cobham, Spectrum. This is what got me into, oh, I like this. Fusion jazz. Bought it because Tommy Bolin, the late great Tommy Bolin, the rock guitarist, played on this. Very influential fusion jazz record. Of course, I got my Miles Davis section. More receipts. Miles is great. That. I'm not going to pronounce it. Chuck McLaughlin. And we're the report. So it's in that vein. You know, yeah, they talk about world music and what it's fusion. But despite his pedigree as a funk rock guitarist, or power funk guitarist, it isn't as heavy as Joe Satriani, Glenn Hughes on bass, but he's not singing. Or Kerry Huey, or Vinnie Moore, before he joined UFO. Vinnie Moore. You know, so it isn't a shred record. He could. And there's a touch of that here, just a touch, just a nibble. Just a little bit of salt for the chip. Keep in mind, we're talking about this. YouTube, this for the thumbnail. YouTube doesn't listen. So you get 7 songs, instrumental songs, in 21 minutes. It's not, you know, if your problem with fusion jazz is it stretches out too much, concise record, 7 songs, 21 minutes. Okay? For instrumental, fusion. That's discipline. And it's tasty. Just a tasty headphones. Ooh, headphones are really important for this one. Yeah, it's nice on the speaker. But headphones, oh yeah. And so it's more fusion than funk. It touches his pedigree, but it's not here. Okay? And yes, he evokes his P-Funk pedigree with his album cover. They like the illustrations on P-Funk. But I saved 2 songs here for later listening. Reminds me I should put more fusion into my YouTube music likes. I should put in some Billy Cobham and whatever else. Cozy Powell over the top. I like fusion. There's certain times I want to relax with some edge. And fusion has some edge. Okay, it's not jazz. It's fusion jazz. Fusing rock with jazz. So it has some edge to it. I digress. I was about to say, I saved 2 songs here. I saved Steve's Cadillac. Cadillac is misspelled with a K instead of the starting C. 2 D's, 1 L. But it's Cadillac. And then I saved the remix of the title track. You get the title track twice, 2 different versions. And it is quite different, the 2 versions. But you get a remix of Into the Public Domain. And the remix is a bit edgier. More showing off his maggot brain. He didn't write Maggot Brain, but he got hired because he had to replace the guy who wrote Maggot Brain. So he had to play it. 17 years old. Did you graduate, Michael? I hope you did. Be a good example. Did neighborhood kids. But yeah, that remix is a bit more rock, no horns and whatever. Yeah, Steve's Cadillac. I particularly enjoyed the doorbell effect. It's not a doorbell. It's just a musical effect, wherever they did it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and some tasty sax. You also get some tasty violin, but I don't get who played the violin. Or was it a keyboard? It's just cool. You get 2 cast musicians. Name cast musicians that you're going to want to know about. Shooter Jennings on the album, not sure which tracks. I didn't get a breakdown of who's playing where. And the famous among rock nerds, Phil Keaggy. Phil Keaggy is known as a Christian music artist for decades. 50 years now. So he's iconic in Christian music. Before he started his Christian music career, glass harp in the early 70s. The rock nerds, even nerdier than me, hardcore from that generation. Yes, people older than me. There are such people. They swear by glass harp. I have to listen to some glass harp one of these years. and people swear by live class harp. And there were a reunion of class harp, later years, recent years, I believe. And as I implied, Michael Hampton is from Cleveland, my neighborhood. I lived here for 35 years. And Phil Keaggy is also from Northeast Ohio, deep Cleveland roots, but he's from Youngstown, down the road. And so it's nice that two people from Cleveland roots, Phil Keaggy, Michael Hampton, I wish I could tell you which track. There, I guess you have to buy the physical. But it is here on YouTube. And the title of the record is not by accident. If you're doing a nice little independent film on the cheap, you need some background music. And of course, you got no budget, but you need background music. It's free. No royalties. You can have it. That's why the title of the record is Into the Public Domain. You can have it. You can buy physical too, and you'll make a few bucks off of that. But online, and if it's used for whatever project, even if it's a decent Hollywood-sized picture, you can have it for free. But it's really meant for you do it yourself. Local productions happening in your neighborhood. You know the guys. They can use it for their movies or videos or whatever it may be. When you have no budget to pay for music, this is available to. There's other music that's royalty free, but this joins them. And more is coming, actually. So I anticipate I'm going to be talking about more Michael Hampton in the near future, in a couple months. This is not the Michael Hampton channel or anyone else that I repeat reviews because they're prolific. We like prolific people. And is that everything I got to mention? Michael Hampton's not in the hood anymore. He's out in Los Angeles, California, living on that P-Funk royalties. Did I mention he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for being one of the core people in P-Funk? He is. And a lot of people don't know. He's from Cleveland. I was talking to a young black man Friday, 2 days ago. Not only he didn't know about Michael Hampton, he was an adult. He didn't know about P-Funk. He knows this is me doing my work, to get covers for you for what I review. He's looking over my shoulder because he's next to me, and he's like, "Who's another band? Who's that? Is that cool?" He didn't know about Maggot Brain. What is my taxpayers' money going to? The last two generations. If the youth of America doesn't know about Maggot Brain and P-Funk, that's just wrong. We need more music education in our schools. at least in America. I know I have a worldwide audience, but in America, we need more and better music education. And, so there's all kinds of tasty things here. Surf, funk, don't be scared. Just a pinch of funk. A bit of world music, jazz. Best on headphones. That's what I got for you. Let's see if is it Los Angeles, I said, right? And it's a nice production. Nice production. Recorded. It's the big studio everyone used in the day in Los Angeles. The Doors and everybody. So nice production. It's an instrumental record. And no ballads as such. It's not heavy. It's fusion. But it doesn't go light in the bed. It just tasty, but it isn't that slow. Of course, it's on YouTube. It's in the public domain. It's everywhere. Okay? Really nice. And what in the world could offend you on this record? I don't know. What could possibly offend you? I have no idea. Just a nice, tasty fusion record. You'll enjoy it. I should find more I don't know. I gotta see if Sanchiani and Gary Huey and Finney Moore has new records out. I should make a note of that. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen to Michael Hampton into the public domain. And come back. This is tasty. Can you identify what Phil Keaggy's playing? Or Shooter Jennings? If you have keener ears than I do. And, come back and tell us what you think. And for the latest in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, rockabilly, psych, stoner rock, come back here at classic legacy bands like P-Funk. Come back here at Action Rock Corner. We'll have it for you. And thank you for watching or listening. And we'll see you again soon. Remember, have fun with your music. And fresh music is as important as fresh food. See you again soon.